Good morning and welcome back again. As you've seen on the last video, this bad boy got notched. But that's not what this is about. Also, the ramp's working again. So see how long it takes for John to break that bad boy. But we're not on about this. We're on about the recovery truck today. Because she's having some much needed love. As you can see by the parts on the floor. She's having a new front end put on. There it is. There you go. All started off because she's managed to burn through a headlight loom. There you go. She's a bit fried.
Yeah, and a fuse box.
Oh, she's actually gone through the fuse box as well, is she?
She don't do things by halves when she...
Yeah, she's thrown in the towel. So, she's now going long nose. Hence the parts that are everywhere. Those already made a start on the front. You have probably seen that in many different videos of this going down the scrapyard, but yeah, thought it might be worth putting this here and you can watch this thing come back to life again. Bless. But yes, as we've seen on an earlier video, this bad boy got notched, so I do have to sort of just trim all this and finish this up a bit more and then finish off this bit, but that's for a later video. As you've seen in the last video, this was stuck up on the ramp because the chain broke, but that's all turned around and sorted and fixed. Now the ramp can do ramp things. Finally. Took a while to get that chain. And Di's made a start on cutting this panel out and re-welding this. But this is all for later on. Oh, and the van that you remember, we were doing the engine swap on. But, need this. Thought this front end conversion could be something a bit more fun to watch, so you're going to sit here and you can watch it. Yeah, thought it might be something quite cool to watch, so we're going to stick you over there. You can watch Mr. Di do some work on pulling the front end apart, so yeah, enjoy that. Completely forgot that when you do a time lapse it doesn't actually record audio, so that went well. But yeah, all we ended up doing is unbolting a load of panels, bolting new ones back on. Had to do a little bit of welding and modifications, but went really well. Couple of hours and she looks like this. Happy days. And welcome back. As you've seen in the last part of the video, we put in the long nose on the recovery truck. It's not actually here now. And the camera didn't show the very, I'll try and get a picture. I think John's got a picture somewhere. But that came out really nice actually. Really pleased with that. And talking about John, Mr. John,
short shift.
doing a nice short shift. As you can probably remember on a very early video of mine, I done the exact same short shift on my van. That's a tongue tire. So yeah, John's just drilling out that hole, move the bushing from there to there. Nice short shift.
Yep.
Come on, John.
One hole at a time, my friend.
One hole at a time. So yeah, John's up to that, which is going on this van. So yeah, that's that. What other jobs has that van got?
I think we had a remap. Brake lights didn't work. Resistor for the backlight.
Oh yeah, the brake lights were on constantly and I fixed it. I didn't fix it. But yeah, the brake lights were staying on constantly, but managed to fix that. That's all done. Yeah, it's had a remap, short shift. Yeah, all in all, quite a nice van. This was here before for a bit of welding and what have you. She's come back just for a few little odds and ends. And as you can hear, Di is making an absolute racket. Hi Di.
Hello. Welding season.
Yeah, there's a few vans that need welding at the minute.
Yep.
We will keep checking in on how that's going. But, as you remember in last week's video, this thing got notched. Now, I have got a little bit more trimming to do just on here. There's just a little bit of a lip, which we never finished. So I need to grind that bit back.
I make coffee.
And make coffee. So I need to do that. But first, I've got to make coffee. Well, there's the coffee's all been had and sorted out. Just waiting for the paint to dry on this, and then that can all go back in to that van, and then that's done. While John's waiting, he's now over here.
Fixing engine room. Lots of electrical problems.
John's trying to fix that. At the moment, this thing doesn't have reverse. Well, it has reverse, hasn't got reverse lights, and a few other little electrical gremlins. So that's going to keep him busy. And since the last time you've seen this, Di's had this wing off.
Yeah.
I'm drilling out all the spot welds, get the last bit off.
That's kind of missing.
That's kind of missing a lot.
Only a bit.
Yeah.
See the welds?
Yeah.
I see somebody repair that. If you weld that to the inner tab, it would be nightmare. But I think somebody was lazy.
Oh, someone was very lazy. Yeah, that shouldn't do that.
Fabric.
It's got a nice little lip on it. And someone has cut it off of this one.
Done.
So that is Di's job, is to rebuild all this up that he's just pulled apart. It's a bit of fun. And now I'm set up, I'm going to start cutting this. As I showed you a minute ago, this has an ever so slight lip on it. So I'm just going to cut this lip back so it's flush with this plate underneath. Well, just a little bit higher. So I need to cut a tiny bit off. Get that done. I think the other side's alright, but get this side done. I'm going to get set up a tiny little bit more. See you in a sec.
I don't know, Jimmy. I just don't know.
Well, as you can see, I have trimmed that off and it is perfect. Absolute perfection. This side I haven't done yet, but this will also be perfect because I did it. And John is having all the fun in the pit. All of it.
I don't want to join me.
Look, John has found, I won't show you because he's got his hands there.
Hang on.
Oh, hang on. Hang on, guys. Hang on.
Hold on tight.
You can just see by his hand there. Yeah, those two wires there, they were soldered together and then
Taped
taped together.
Just like that.
So that's definitely going to cause a problem. So yeah, John's having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So we're going to leave John in the pit
Yeah.
while we go cut more holes in my van. Well, John likes to put it butcher. So yeah, I'm going to carry on doing this.
Butcher.
I'm going to carry on butchering this and I'll put the camera up in a minute. I need to cut a plate for here because if you remember, there you go, we obviously cut this. You just see I've just flushed this all off, but there's no plate up there for the shock. I'm going to get that. We've got some 5mm plate here. That needs to be cut up to make a plate. So I'm going to be cutting this up to make some new plates. So I need to do some measuring. And let's have a look and see what John is up to. How are we getting on?
More spaghetti. Couple of cables to replace now. Where there was probably an alarm somewhere in his life. And put this back on. Fingers crossed. No more faults.
So I'm going to get to the measuring and into the cutting. And John's going to get to the wiring. Because John loves wiring.
John loves wiring.
Right, my job. Measure this. 186. 184 on this side. I have got this, can you see it? yeah, I got that marked out. That's the one side that we need to be cut. It is slightly bigger width-wise, so we got room to weld both sides. That is going to be getting cut out. Right, anyway, I'm going to get this bit cut out to go in there, so see you in a sec. Wow.
Open the tip.
Just the tip, or?
You won't cut that fucking quick and easy, huh?
Oh, you told me after I cut it. Yeah, yeah.
Well, you won't fucking make it work. So you didn't fucking hear me in there.
Yeah, wait till I finish and tell me how it's the easier way of doing it. Yeah, go on.
Alright. In that case, go fuck yourself.
Well, there's that bit all nice and cut, and apparently according to Dai there's an easier way, which he thought he'd tell me after I've done it. But let's see how well it fits, shall we? Close. Well, I don't think I've done a too terrible job. Just need to trim the edge a little bit. How are we getting on, Mr. John?
Just trying to work everything out in Spaghetti Junction. I don't know if I should have took a left turn or a right turn back at Bolognese Junction. We'll get there now, my friend, we'll get there. One plug at a time.
Well, the loom's in the engine bay. He's just wiring it all back up again. Dai's going to carry on with the rest of this quarter panel and trying to get it
Done yesterday.
Yeah, done yesterday because they're nice and busy. So we're going to leave Dai to do that. We are going to trim this little bit. It's only ever so slightly out, so just a little bit of a trim and she will fit lovely. So I'll let you see that when it's done. Hopefully you can see that, but I have to sort of just cut the very edge off. I didn't cut it ever so slightly too long, but she fits in there perfect. So that side done. I now need to repeat the same process for this side. Make another plate for over here. I'm very happy we have managed to get that one done. And wrong way. Fits very nice. Not going to bore you with me doing the same again. I'm just going to make another plate, so I'll see you once that plate's made. Well, there we go. Managed to get these plates all trimmed and to fit lovely. I'm going to try and be able to show you this. That goes in there. I don't know how much you can see. Not a lot. But it sits up nice and flush at the top. So that's that side done. And on this side, we managed the same thing. She's all trimmed. And again, oh, you can't see that, but she sits nice and flush up at the top underneath this bottom plate under it. So it's right up close to both sides. So they are both done. Having fun, though?
Come on. Loving it.
Most of the rot's cut out of this now.
Yeah.
So that is pretty much ready to be rebuilt up again. Panel, panel,
Panel.
panel. We're going to leave them boys to do that because I know that they're trying to get that done. That van is all but done. They're just trying to trace that last wire for the speedo. So John will have that done in no time. And obviously Dai's doing that, so we'll leave them in peace. But I'm very, very pleased with how this is coming along. As I said, this thing won't be having the Shane's plates put back on. Not because I don't want them on, because what we're going to do is ever so slightly different. And we're also future-proofing myself for potentially going on hydros. But that's down the road, that won't be happening just yet. But yeah, happy with how this is going. Anyway, I'm just going to carry on. I just need to grind all this lot and just tidy it up just a little bit more, sort out all the edges. just because they're a little bit bumpy and sharp, so I might as well get them done with my new friend, the grinder. Anyway, stop rambling on. I'll see you in a sec.